Hi, this is Lalita from Let's Speak English, and today I'm going to walk you through 5 situations that are super common in just about any workplace to help you avoid things that you should never say and give you some really simple expressions that will help people see that you're the helpful professional that you truly are. So, are you ready to get to work? Fantastic. Situation 1. Someone asks you a question but you don't know the answer. So when someone asks you a question and you simply don't know the answer, well, never say, I don't know. Even though this is the truth and even though those are the correct English words to say, you're not being really helpful at all. So saying I don't know in workplace, especially to a customer, sounds really unprofessional in English and a little bit rude too. It's like saying you don't care. So sound more professional to show that you do care and try saying, I'm not sure, but I can find out. You could also say, let me come back to you on that. So you can use this to say that you need a little more time to find the answer, but you're assuring that person that you will try to help them. Let me come back to you on that. Excellent. Now you're sounding really helpful and much more professional already. So, moving to the second situation. Someone asks you if you can do something by a specific time. So this happens all the time at work, right? Especially if you work at a place that has deadlines. So when someone asks you if something can be done by a certain time, don't use the phrase, I'll try. I mean, of course, you will try. And trying is great, but in English, if you use the verb try, you're not really committing to anything. You're not saying that you will or you won't, or you can or you can't do something, right? You're not committing to a deadline at all. So you're not being really very helpful, and this is not very professional. The person asking you has a specific yes or no question. Can you get it done by this time? So you need to give a real clear-cut answer, okay? So you can sound much professional by saying, I can get it done by 2 p.m. Sure, I can have it done by 2 p.m. Great. But what if you cannot get it done by 2 p.m.? Then you just need to say, I don't think I can manage it by 2, but I definitely can get it done by 4. Actually, another way of saying it is, I don't think I can manage it by 2, but I can definitely have it done by 4. Another way of dealing with a slightly different situation would be, I don't think I can manage it by Thursday, but I can definitely have it done by Friday. Would that be okay? Well, nice work. Let's keep going. Situation 3. Your boss or a customer is angry or disappointed about something. Now, it could be something that you did personally, like maybe you were late, or perhaps it's not actually your fault, but still you need to deal with the situation. Well, nobody really wants to deal with an angry customer or a frustrated one, do they? And if something like this ever happened to you, sometimes you might even freeze up and get really awkward. It's not really a good look, right? But of course, there's always going to be someone who is unhappy or frustrated about something at some point. It's just part of working life, right? So it's a good idea to have a plan. So in those situations, you got something to say to make the situation better or worse. Lucky for you, there are 2 really important words that will make everything a little better. I understand. So just by saying I understand, these are simple words. For just a moment, you can make the situation better, you help the other person see that you're listening and show them that you care and you want to help them out. And of course, that you need to offer something now to help the situation, right? So let's see what we can do. I understand. Let's see what we can do about this. Or, I'm sorry, I understand. Let's see what we can do about this. Notice that I use the word let's and we instead of I. This is really a great way to involve the other person in the solution. I understand you have come all this way and it's not ready. Let's see what we can do. Well, awesome. Let's get ready with the next situation. So, when you keep somebody waiting. When you keep somebody waiting, what should you do? Maybe you're busy with another customer, maybe you're on a phone call, or maybe you really need to go to the toilet and you've got to leave quickly. Whatever the case, the worst thing is that you could possibly say is, things are a little busy today, so it's taking a bit longer than usual. Or, yeah, we just have loads of new clients come in. Hang on a sec. No, that's not good, okay? You know the situation, right? It's just rude. But fortunately, there are a couple of phrases that you can memorize that will have you sounding really professional and keep the person who's waiting happy. So the first one is, I'll be with you in a moment. So at this expression just lets them know that you are there and that you won't be long until you give them your full attention. Another way of saying it is, sorry to keep you waiting, I'll be right there. Okay? So if you can think of any other way to respond to this type of situation, you can add them to the comments below. That will be fantastic. Moving on to the next situation, situation 5. When somebody asks you a question, but you didn't hear them, or maybe you didn't understand them, what should you do? Right. Never say what? This is one thing that most parents and teachers of English-speaking children are always trying to teach them. It's a really big no-no in workplace. You can sound much more professional by saying, I'm sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please? Or you could say, sorry, would you mind just repeating that? I missed it. Now, there are lots of different ways to let someone know that you didn't understand them, right? And politely ask them to repeat themselves a little more clearly. So if you can think of any other ways of answering this question, that you could add them in the comments below. So I hope this lesson has given you some options to help you sound a little more professional at work. Well, thank you so much for your time today. If you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, Let's Speak English.